I played the demo for Dragon Quest Builders 2 on the Switch the other day, from which you can see some of the improvements between this and the original. It starts off quite different, as the tutorial is on a ship, where you learn the basics of gathering, crafting, and, well, they don't really teach you fighting, but you do it anyway. Once the ship wrecks, you find yourself on a deserted island. From there, your progress in the demo won't save over to the full game, likely due to not having time restriction and minimal monsters to stop you from preparing, though you can only really build with sand. At first I thought the island was entirely empty as I went over the cliff and saw that it was quite large, with not much other than some wood blocks and vines. I did get to try out swimming a bit, which works on the same stamina meter as your dash. It is very nice to be able to enter the water without immediately dying. If you go too far out into the ocean, you will likely be attacked by a very strong monster. Still, there is a decent amount of space to make things in water. Eventually I rounded around and found some people who wouldn't talk to me. I kept going and then activated the prompt from the other side of the sand wall I was supposed to walk to and bash. From there, you can actually play up to a couple of days in the demo. You learn about more basics like taking on missions, more crafting, cooking, and blueprints. One of the new features you can experience in this demo is having your new body Malroth tag along with you, so you have assistance in fighting monsters and gathering materials. I definitely feel that this is a nice addition to the game. There is also a notice board which shows you some of the online features. From there you can see other people's photos that they have taken with the new photo mode. In the full version of the game you can visit some people's worlds to take a look at their creations. As the game has been out in Japan for some time, you can already see very fancy designs. Though you can practice making shapes out of sand to your heart's content, in the demo, as it does not save your island progress, there isn't much point to gathering. In the full game, if the tutorial parts are similar though, you might be able to avoid the other characters like I did, and take advantage of grabbing as much of the few materials available to you before the day and night cycle starts. This demo only shows you a couple of the new things in the sequel, but there are many more, such as vehicles, farming, gliding, and online multiplayer. There is a season pass for $31.50, which initially I thought a bit much, until I learned the game's been out in Japan for some time. Also, if you're getting the game on the same system as you played on the first, there are some save data bonuses. If you get to an early point in the game, you should get a recipe to get the original builder's outfit, which is nice because I don't care for the pigtail westerny look at all. If you finish the first game, you'll also get the recipe for the Dragon Lord's throne. The game comes out on July 12th, and I look forward to it.